Hello dear students. Today I will discuss about the most important topic of General Organic Chemistry, that is GOC. In this topic I told you about inductive effect, hyperconjugation, resonance and electromeric effect. These four effects govern all the reaction mechanism of organic chemistry. In previous lecture, I told you about electrophile and nucleophile, that is the attacking regions. Now, in this lecture, you will know about the effect of attacking regions or the effect of atom or group attached to the given organic molecule. So now, dear students, let us focus on electron displacement. Electron displacement in organic molecule. In organic molecule. So now, students, the electron displacement in organic molecule take place either due to the effect of atom or group of atom, or either due to presence of attacking regions. So now, how can we define the electronic displacement? So the displacement of electron either due to presence of an atom or group of atom or due to attacking region. This I told you in the previous lecture about the attacking region. These region may be nucleophile and may be electrophile. In electron displacement in organic molecules, the displacement of electron either due to presence of an atom or group of atom or due to presence of attacking region is known as basically electronic displacement. Now, students, due to the displacement of electron, here two types of center are generated. One center may be have high electron density and one center may be of low electron density. Now, students, let us focus on the type of electron displacement. So this is basically two types. One, polarizability effect, and second is polarization effect. So here you have to know about the two types of effect, that is the polarization effect and polarizability effect. So polarization effect is basically permanent because it permanently operating in the system. It is are basically inductive effect, that is the I effect, inductive effect, then hyperconjugation, and mesomeric effect. Mesomeric or resonating effect. Resonating effect. It is also, you can write MRR effect. So this is about polarization effect. It is a permanent effect and permanently operating in the molecular system. Now about the polarizability effect. This is temporary effect and only come into existence in the presence of attacking agents. So this is due to presence of attacking region. And this is, so now this is also two type: inductive metric effect, and second is electromeric effect. This effect is also known as magic effect. Magic effect. These two effects are basically temporary. Now let us focus in detail about the inductive effect. Look at here. So these are the differentiation into two types. In electron displacement, that is the polarization effect and polarizability effect. Now let us focus on the first effect, that is inductive effect. Inductive effect. This is also known as I effect. I effect. Now, how can we define the effect? So this is the permanent effect. Here what happens? Partial shifting of sigma electron towards more electronegative atom is known as inductive effect. Now, some property of inductive effect, you have to put it down that it is permanent effect. Second, it is distance dependent effect. And operate up to C3 carbon, that is carbon number 3rd. Beyond C3 carbon, it is negligible G1. So this is the permanent effect. It is distance dependent. That is, this defect operate up to the carbon number third, and after the carbon number third, the effect is negligible. Some more point which are related to the plus I effect, sorry, inductive effect. That is, it operates through sigma bond, This is also very important. That is, pi bond do not involve in inductive effect. So now these are some more properties which are related to inductive effect. Now the type of inductive effect. Look at here. This is very important to understand the concept of organic chemistry. That's why I have focus here. Now let's focus on the type of effect. There is I effect. So first is plus I effect. Here plus I equal to, that means repulsion. This group is also known as, this bit can be also known as electron releasing group, or you can say electron repelling group. Now what happens here? In the condition, when this defect come into existence, this defect come into existence when electron releasing group attached to one end of a saturated carbon chain. So this defect come into existence when electron releasing group attached to one end of the saturated carbon chain. Now look the condition about plus I effect. So this is the carbon chain having the sigma bond. One thing to notice that this effect only operates through the sigma bond. Now here Y attached here. Now this is electron releasing group. It may be atom, it may be group of atom. Now it releases the electron to the carbon like this, and then it has partially positive charge. Now this carbon contains negative charge. This carbon contains more slightly negative charge because the distance of the Y from this carbon is more. This carbon contains more less negative charge. This carbon contains more less negative charge. Like this way, the negative charge frequency decreases. That's why the effect of this group or atom is up to carbon number third, carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5. But the effect of this Y is up to carbon number 3. That's why this is the distance dependent effect, and after the carbon number third, the defect is basically negligible. Now this push the electron, so that's why the electron go from here to here. That's why this got slightly positive charge and this carbon got slightly negative charge. So this indicates the plus I effect. So this is basically example of plus I effect. Now Let us focus on the order of plus I effect. That means the electron reaching group or group of atom which show the plus I effect in decreasing order. So now the decreasing order of plus I effect, decreasing order of plus I effect or plus I group. So decreasing order of plus I effect, look at focus here, O negative, then CO negative, then 3 degree alkyl group, then 2 degree alkyl group, then 1 degree alkyl group, then methyl and then H. So with respect to H, the decreasing order of plus I effect are as follows. You have to note it down that this is the 3 degree alkyl group, this is the 2 degree, this is the 1 degree alkyl group. So this is the order of plus I effect. This you have to note it down and done for the solving the question related to the plus I and minus I order. Now let us focus on the second effect, that is minus I effect. So now minus I effect, here minus I, so that this effect is basically show the attraction. So this is the attraction effect and also known as electron withdrawing effect. Electron withdrawing effect or group. This can be also written as electron withdrawing group or electron withdrawing effect. Now this can be defined as, this also come into existence when electron withdrawing group or atom group or atom attached to saturated carbon chain. So this can be defined as when electron withdrawing group or atom attached to the saturated carbon chain, this will show the minus I effect. Now how to show the minus I effect? Look at here, carbon, 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 single bond. Now here any X atom is attached, so this is electron withdrawing atom or group. Now this withdraw the electron arrow should be like this indicated. This click the electron, that's why this contains slightly negative charge. Now this carbon has slightly positive charge. As the distance from X increases from the carbon, the charges become more and more slight. That means become more and more less. Like this, you can write also. Now again here, the effect of this X is more on the carbon number 1 and less at carbon number 4. As I told you, after the 3 carbon atom, the effect of either plus I or minus I will be negligible because it is a distance dependent effect Now, by this way you can show the plus I and minus I effect. Now, focus here the order of minus I effect. The minus I effect order C F3 have more minus I effect than CCl3. This have more minus I effect than NO2 minus. Sorry, NO2. This is more minus I effect. Cl, then COH, then chlorine, then chlorine, then bromine, then iodine, then OH, then NH2, then C6H5, that is chlorine, then H. So with respect to H, look at here. The more minus I effect is for CF3 and less minus I effect for H. So by this way, you have to learn the group order of minus I effect. So this is the decreasing order of minus I effect. So you have to learn the order of minus I plus I, which can be helped to solve some questions related to plus I effect. Now, let us explain how to we solve the questions which are related to the inductive effect. So now let us focus on the application of inductive effect. Application of inductive effect. Application of inductive effect. The first application, acidity of given molecule. Acidity of given molecule. So now, how to focus about the acidity? Look at here. Minus I effect directly proportional to acidity. Acidity directly proportional to K acid constant and inversely proportional to 1 by pKa. That is, more the minus I effect, more will be the acidity of given molecules. So now, look the example. One question may be written. Out of this is the acidic acid. Acidic acid. Out of acidic acid and nitroacidic acid, which is more acidic. This you can calculate by the minus I effect and plus I effect. Now look at here. First of all, you have to find the what is the similarity between them. Look at here, CS2 here and COH, CH2, COH are similar. Here 1H and here NO2. NO2 have minus I effect. Due to minus I effect, this only have plus I effect, no minus I effect. Due to minus I effect of NO2, this is more acidic than this. So by this way, you can find the acidity of the given molecule. Now, one more question is arising. Out of both, which have more pKa value, so more the acidity, more the pKa value. So pKa value for this acidic acid is more than pKa value of this. So by this way, you can calculate the acidic property of the given molecule. One more example. This example can be done if you know the order of minus I effect. So now look at here. Fluorine attached with CH2, COH, NO2 attached with CH2, COH, and one more you can write fluorine attached with CH2, COH. Now here find the acidity of this group. Out of these three molecules which are more acidic, number 1 molecule, number 2 molecules and number 3 molecules. So now look at here. Fluorine is electronegative, that's why this shows the minus I effect. NO2 also shows the minus I effect and Cl also shows the minus I effect. Now these withdraw the electron from CH2, this withdraw the electron from this. That's why the polarity of this group increases, and hence acidity of the given compound increases. Now here you have to show the order. NO2 come first, then fluorine, and then Cl. So the minus side effect of NO2 is more than fluorine, and the minus side effect of fluorine is more than chlorine. So that's why the acidity of these 2 is more acidic than 1, and 1 is more acidic than 3. So by this way you can find the acidity order if you know the decreasing or increasing order of minus side and plus side group. Now one more application, how to find the basicity. Look at here, second application, basicity. So basicity is basically directly proportional to plus side effect. It is also directly proportional to Kb, that is the base constant, and inversely proportional to the pKb. You can also write that this is directly proportional to the pKa. So how find the pK? So pKa basically equal to minus log K, and pKb equal to minus log Kb. K and Kb are the acid and base constant. Okay, so by this way you can find, if you know about the plus side effect, the basic nature of the given compound. Now with the example here, RCH2OH, here RCH, one more R, OH, and RCROH. Now this is 1 degree alcohol, this is 2 degree alcohol, and this is 3 degree alcohol. Because the OH attached with the 3 degree carbon, that's why 3 degree alcohol. Here OH attached with the 1 degree carbon, that's why it is 1 degree alcohol. Here OH attached by the 2 degree carbon, that's why it is 2 degree alcohol. So now look about the basicity. Here the plus R means carbon, this always plus I effect. Here 2 R are given, that's why this also show more plus I effect. Here 3 carbon, 3 R is given, that is plus 3 here, 3 times plus I effect. So more the plus I effect, more will be the electron density on OH, that is oxygen. That's why less will be the polarity between OH bonds. If the polarity decreases, in that condition the acidic property decreases and basic property increases. So that's why due to plus I effect, 3 degree alcohol is more basic than 2 degree alcohol, and 2 degree alcohol is more basic than 1 degree. So this is the basicity property of alcohol. So by this way, that means if you know about the R, by this way you can find the basic nature of the given compound. One more example which are useful or more examinations. So by this way you can say that the given compound is acidic or basic. Now R NH2 and NH2 3 given, and one more chemical given, that is C6H5 and NH2. So this is known as 1 degree amine. This is 1 degree amine because 1 R, that is 1 carbon is attached with the N, that's why it is known as 1 degree amine. This is ammonia, and this is aniline. Now look the condition. This shows the plus R effect. This increase the density on nitrogen atom. Now here neither plus R, neither plus I effect, neither minus I effect, so no effect. Here ring have minus I effect, so that's why more the plus I effect, more will be the basicity. Here no effect, so that's why it is more basic than this having the minus I effect. Here 1 degree amine is more basic than ammonia and ammonia is more basic than NaOH. So one question may be asked in the board examination, out of 3, how can you decide the 1 degree amine is more basic than ammonia and ammonia is more basic than NaOH? So by using the plus side minus side effect, you can calculate the basicity of ammonia and 1 degree amines. Now next, stability. The stability can be decided by the magnitude of charge. So now one more follow to written down. Stability of ion is inversely proportional to magnitude of charge. That is, more the charge, less will be the stability of ion, and less will be the charge, more will be the stability of ion. Now third application, stability of carbocation. Now the stability of carbocation is directly proportional to plus I effect and inversely proportional to minus I effect. That means more the plus I effect, more will be the stability of carbocation. So this I told you, the 3 degree carbocation is more stable than 2 degree, and 2 degree is more stable than 1 degree, and 1 degree is more stable than superprime. Now look at here about the degree of carbon. In case of carbocation, this is the 3 degree carbocation. This is more stable than 2 degree carbocation, and this 2 degree carbocation is more stable than 1 degree carbocation, and 1 degree carbocation is more stable than superprime. So this is 3 degree carbocation, this is 2 degree carbocation, this is 1 degree carbocation, and this is super primary carbocation. Nowadays students, how know that this is the more stable? So here the carbon has plus I effect always, so that's why here the 3 plus I effect of 3 side of carbon. So more the plus I effect, less will be the charge on this carbon, that is they donate the electron to this carbon, and that's why the positive charge decreases. So more the decrease in charge of positive charge due to plus I effect, more will be the stability. Now here less plus I effect than 3 degree, here more less plus I effect than 2 degree, here no plus I effect. That's why 3 degree carbon is more stable due to more plus I effect than 2 degree carbon, which have less plus I effect, and this is more stable than 1 degree carbocations, which is less plus I effect than 2 degree, and this is more stable than superprimary, which have no effect of plus I. So this is, by this way you can calculate the stability of carbocation. One more question may be raised. The carbocations attached by NO2 group. So here 2 donor atoms but 1 electron withdrawing group are attached. So this is 2 degree carbocation. So this is more stable than, this is less stable than the carbocations having only plus I effect. So this have minus I effect, and this have all only plus I effect. So that's why this is more stable than this. So by this way you can find the stability of carbocations. Now next application, stability of carbon ion. So the order of stability of carbon ion is just reverse the carbocation. The stability of carbon ion, that is carbon containing negative charge. So look at here, this is directly proportional to minus I effect, and inversely proportional to plus I effect. That is, more the plus I effect, that is more the plus I group attached to the carbon ions, less will be the stability. Now, that's why CS3 is more stable than, that is supraprimary carbon ions are more stable than 1 degree carbon ion. This is more stable than 2 degree carbon ion, and this is more stable than 3 degree carbon ion. Look the condition. No plus I effect is there. This is 1 degree, this is 2 degree, and this is 3 degree, and this is super primary. Now let us focus on here plus I effect less than 2 degree. In 2 degree plus I effect is less than 3 degree. The plus I effect already unit direction. That's why plus I increase the charge of this carbon, that is negative charge. That's why stability decreases. Here more plus I effect, so that's why this is less stable than 2 degree, and 2 degree is less stable than 1 degree. So this, by this way you will find the stability order of carbon ions. Now one more application of, that is also important for commission exam. Next point of dipole moment. Dipole moment. The symbol of dipole moment is mu. So now, more the minus I effect, more will be the dipole moment. This type of questions may be writing CS3 chlorine, CS3OH. Now, out of 3, which are more dipole moments, so here you have also have to follow the minus I order. So more the minus I order, more will be the dipole moments. So this has more minus I order. This also have minus I effect. This also have minus I effect. So more the minus I effect, more will be the dipole moment. So that's why this has more dipole moment than this, and this has more dipole moment than this chemical. This is nitromethyl, that is methyl, and this is methyl fluoride. This is basically methyl alcohol. So out of 3, that is nitromethane, fluoromethane, you can say, and methanol. Out of these, this have more dipole moment. So now, dear students, these are all about the application of inductive effect and how can you use this effect to find the answer of some questions which are related to the organic chemistry. That's why this is very important topics to learn basically about the organic chemistry. Thank you, dear students.